You wanted to. Hey, boy, you something else.
Let's see.
All right, we starting to.
All right. So now
Listen, I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me tonight.
hold on. Hello. Yeah, you can park in the driveway. We in here waiting on you to start. All right, cool.
All right, so she coming up.
Parking.
Okay, cool. So well, I guess you can let it run for a while because you know last time we did the. Yeah.
But we live right now. Let me see.
Gotcha.
Live where?
Everywhere.
On YouTube.
Like people can see us and hear us right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But nobody's in here watching. But yeah, if there was, we can go back and listen to it.
I was gonna say, so the replay's gonna have this, all of this back and forth.
Well, I can cut it off. We can edit that part.
I didn't know if you plan to or not. That's why.
Well,
I just need to know the rules.
It's good content sometimes.
I just need to know the rules,
on the
right?
stuff you hear before the show.
People be liking that.
Just let me know so I don't say nothing crazy.
Yeah, don't say nothing crazy.
Not yet.
Not too crazy.
I might forget that I'm, just sitting around, not just chit chatting.
Oh,
gotcha.
Okay, well, tell me something crazy then. I want
to. Not for these streets.
You're not for the streets.
No.
Damn. Okay.
Hey, you want to hit the extra? The extra, the skinny remote, the lights on the top. Yeah, green button.
Skinny remote. That's barely even. Is it a remote? Little device.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Piece of something with some buttons.
Has it the ones on the wall?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, sure. No doubt.
You gonna get fucking crazy with it?
Why not?
I mean, turn on all the lights. I don't pay no bills in here.
Those are battery powered.
Yeah.
Bust my bubble.
Man. I don't pay no battery bills either. You know what I mean?
They're probably rechargeable. I would hope that you use rechargeable.
I really don't.
Ooh.
I go to
do better. Do better.
If you know better, you do better.
Man, I ain't missing nothing. Yeah. That's
I stopped buying batteries that I throw away years ago.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
I tell you what, though, I've learned.
You're welcome.
Some things from you, like the whole know better, do better. What's going on?
What's up?
Yeah.
You wanna? You can go back over. You can go over there. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Greetings.
Salutations.
Man. That's my boy now.
He's a character.
Raz man.
Yes, he was.
That's my dog. It's my dog from 5th grade.
It was something.
Yeah.
All right. So we ready?
Yeah.
You better know it. All right.
Hold on 1 second here. Oh, I was looking for something that don't exist yet. Yeah, I'm ready. You want to get it kicking on yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Is it happening?
Y'all ready? All right. All right.
You're listening to Look Who's Ranting Now. Your host, the baddest man in the podcast land, Artiste Cologne.
Welcome to the podcast. Hold on, let me get this right. Welcome to the podcast. You know who it is. It's Mr. COLON, and joining me tonight and every night, it's blood of my blood, my mom and sister son, Mr. Boom's in the house. How you doing, Boom?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. I seen you experimenting over there.
Hey,
we tried.
Yeah, it'd be like that,
It'd be like that sometimes, no doubt. And joining me tonight, I got Miss Anonymous in the house. How you doing?
Good evening, everybody. I'm well.
Good. Glad to have you here. And of course, we got Chy the Model in the building. How you doing?
I am wonderful. Hope everyone is having an amazing evening.
Definitely. And of course, back again by popular demand here. We got Ecko the Model in the building.
Yes. Glad to be back.
Good, man. I'm glad everybody's here. Everybody's here. And, it's been one hell of a day for me. And a lot of work. A lot of things to do, but I won't delay things any longer. We'll get into trending topics and get the show started.
Talk about it.
You know what time it is. It's time for trending topics on Look Who's Ranting Now.
It's time for trending topics where we cover things that have happened over the past week. And one of those things was your man, Lil Nas X, was on Twitter, giving out relationship advice. And he says, I feel like weddings are dope, but not marriage. It's time that we normalize weddings without the bondage of being with someone for the rest of your life. Are y'all in agreement with the whole concept of let's have weddings, but let's not let it really mean anything?
I don't know where they do that at.
It's like, I guess it's like have a prom for your, announcement of your relationship, I guess.
Negative. I'm cool. I'm smooth on that one.
You smooth on that
Yeah,
one?
that ain't it.
Yeah.
I think
Nas
you
X.
could just have a prom for your relationship, but don't call it a wedding.
Don't call it a wedding.
They call it
Yeah.
celebration of love, right?
Or whatever the
Yeah.
hell. You can make up a phrase if you want to.
Hey.
But
Yeah.
I think wedding is reserved for making vows and things.
Permanent vows, right?
And commitments
Mhm.
and all of the bells and whistles that go with that.
Got you.
So
I agree with you on that.
The last time I checked, weddings were cheap.
You said weddings were cheap?
They weren't cheap.
Wow.
Oh, then
All your family come all out there and it
Exactly.
ain't
and
even
you
real.
out here relationshiping,
Exactly.
entangling.
It's
Exactly.
negative.
Where they doing that at?
Smooth.
Man, makes you wonder. And like, how you feel about that, Charity? Do you feel like, you would be okay with having a wedding that didn't necessarily mean that it was a marriage?
I feel that would be a waste of time.
Waste of time, right?
Yeah, if you're going in it just for the look of it and not
Mhm.
for the seriousness of it, I wouldn't.
Got it.
I won't. That's too much money and time, and that's
I
just
feel
my
you.
personal opinion.
I feel like real weddings are a lot of waste of money.
I agree
Well,
with that
want
as
it,
well.
though. I want.
Huh?
I want it all.
You want all the
I sure
frills
hell
and
do.
all that.
Absolutely.
You want all that smoke. All
I just
right.
want a bypass reception.
I mean,
I can go to the courthouse
Yeah.
and then have a bypass reception.
I'm
do.
Like a
with
big-ass
Miss
party,
Anonymous
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind,
I
but I
Open
still,
bar and all that shit.
Hell
I
yeah.
still-
Come on, open
we
bar.
can go get the license, but I still want.
Might
I
need to
want
be in
that.
California so
You
we can
want
have
that?
an edible
Yeah, I
table.
want the ceremony. I want to have that. That's just me. But like she said, if that fits her or fits you to just get the license and y'all have a small intimate moment and then have y'all go to y'all
Jamaica
honeymoon
or
whatever,
go somewhere.
then that's cool.
Yeah.
But me, I would want the ceremony. So it would just depend, I guess, on where we are financially. But that's what I want. I'm not gonna lie. I want the dress. I
You want
all of it.
the whole
I mean, I know
frills.
how to budget, so of course,
Well,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Within reason.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's just my opinion, of course. But to
Right.
each his own. But I definitely wouldn't want to invest that just for the look, and we're not in it for real.
For
that
the
would be a
long
waste
haul.
of time.
Got you. Which I agree on that. I can feel you on that. But shout out to Like a Bug because she's getting married March the 27th, and I will be there in attendance as one of the groomsmen.
Congratulations.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I will be there celebrating their love and everything that they got going on. So, I support that.
If she wants another there to eat cake, holla at your girl. Just putting it out there.
I know that's right.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Big time. Big time. And now that Ecko's here, man. Listen, last week we covered something and we barely got to really like get onto it because Miss Anonymous and Razman were having like this fight. And
Were we fighting?
It was a heart to heart.
they were going a couple rounds.
I didn't feel like it was a fight.
and
My
this,
chest didn't feel swole. None of those things.
No, that's because you won.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, there's
That's
that.
because you won. You didn't feel no licks in that. Nah, you got a lot of punches in though. She got a whole lot in there. You know what I mean?
I was
But,
scared for him, but
Yeah, I mean, he came out of there, you know, a few lumps and bruises, but we was talking about what is a high-value man and what is a high-value woman and what did these two want, you know, and the women had explained themselves as far as like, you know, not explained themselves, but told, you know, what they determine as a high-value man, but yeah, but now that you're here, you know, we'd like to know from you, what would you consider to be a high-value woman?
Of course, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Gorgeous. Drop dead.
So beautiful.
Off the wham. You know what
Off
I'm
the
saying?
wham.
For
All
me,
right. For you.
is
Okay. Yeah.
high value.
I mean, for a lot of guys.
yeah. I mean, that's
we want
important.
that.
It's very important.
It helps.
I get like I was saying the last time I was on the show would be a woman that supports whatever it is that you got going on, wholeheartedly.
Uh-huh. So support as
sure.
a second thing.
For sure. That's a good question.
Yeah.
See. Might have to give me a second. Let me think about
Okay.
that one.
Okay.
But
Well, we got beauty and we got support, which are some good things. Some good things for sure. And if y'all ladies wouldn't mind, like reiterating what you consider to be a high value man.
I've slept so many nights since then. What did I say?
I mean, y'all had some good answers. Yeah, I mean, you had some really good
Because
answers.
we had like a whole flow. It was like question after question. So I was in that mindset and it just like, bam, straight out the gates. Give me what you was in the thick of last week. I can't just pull it out like that.
so how about answering the question from scratch?
I do remember you saying that
What
a
else
dating
was
coach
happening?
taught you to be, you know, very
Intentional.
intentional and
Yeah,
things
I
like
think
that.
intentional
And you
is the key word.
Yeah, you mentioned that
in
you wrote a
all of
list
dating.
down of things that
Yes.
you deemed in a high value man, and another list of things that you thought that
Yes.
he would want.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Everybody's values vary, is what I
Gotcha.
said.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Something
But
like that.
whatever it is that's your thing, that's important in your life, all those kinds of things. If it aligns with the person that you meet, great. If it doesn't, keep it pushing. There's
Keep it
somebody
pushing.
out there for you.
Oh,
I ain't never got that one before. Has
welcome.
anybody?
You're welcome.
Man, you don't use that one a lot. You don't. What about you,
She
Miss
brings it
Sherry?
out of me.
That high value man. What's that high value man for you?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess of course I want him to be attractive,
Got you.
a provider, loyal, easy to talk to, a good communicator, because a lot of men don't know how to communicate or refuse to or not expressive. Someone that's trustworthy, of course, and that has the initiative, you know, to just get things done. I don't like a man that doesn't, you know, pick his weight up. You know, you see something, you know, be there if I see something, because I know I'm going to take care of something. I just don't want all the weight to be on me and it shouldn't be on you. I feel like it's a teamwork type of thing. So that's what I would consider a high value topic. And of course, intimacy is the big thing. Like I like a guy that is not afraid to be affectionate.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a guy that's basically not afraid to take charge or to take the lead, somebody you can follow, I guess, to some degree.
Yeah.
I mean, you can trust his leadership.
You slipped a little Kevin Samuels in
I
there.
mean,
You saw my eyebrows.
Yeah, I see your little. I said that sounds a little Kevin Samuels.
You know,
but that's my guy though.
Yeah.
I fucks with him tough.
Yeah.
I fucks with him.
Somebody got you.
Because I can be dominant too, you know, at times take the lead, but I'm not opposed
Nah,
to a guy
you?
take, as long as it's respectfully. What? What is that supposed to mean?
Nah, come on.
Shit, you don't see me, you don't know me in another life.
Yeah,
baby.
I was being facetious. I know you with the shit.
I'm a Scorpio, baby.
Know all about that. Definitely. And listen, looks like okay. All right, well definitely tell them to do that. All right. In other news, going back to a story we covered a couple of weeks ago, about Lady Gaga and giving out that $500,000 reward for her dogs being missing. I think it was 500,000, right?
It was something ridiculous. I think so.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, right? And it looks like a woman turned the dogs in, and the LAPD told her to hold off on paying the reward because they want to investigate. They think that she might be involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think that's a little messed up? Or you think she should just get her money?
Not necessarily, because it could be actually true. I don't think I would pay just because I got the dogs back. I will hold.
But she wanted to. Lady Gaga wanted to pay.
Well, I mean, still up to her if she wants to or not. The LAPD can only have but so much say. If she wants to still give it to the lady, it's up to her. She got it to give. You know, but what would upset me is if, say, if you do give it to her and you find out that she was part of the whole, you know, setup or, you know, whatever, then you like, you know, y'all stole my dogs.
Got you. Okay. All right, we got look, we got Chy the Barber on the line.
Always, absolutely.
Always. That's hey, back, man. Listen,
welcome back.
Real recognized real. He in the building again, man. Definitely. If you don't remember nothing else, wash your damn kid's head before you
take them to the barbershop.
Cause Chy ain't with the shit.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? You're not going for it.
He'll cut it, but he'll judge you.
Man. Thanks for calling in, Chy, and joining us on the line, man. How you doing? Chy, you there?
What am? I think he got a cricket, so we can move on.
Not cricket. Oh, he brought it back. Oh, man.
I forgot about cricket.
They're trying to make a comeback, but Chy, he ain't gonna let them be great.
He ain't gonna let them be great. Okay. All right. Well, in other news. Oh, he there. He there. Okay.
He got that unreliable ass signal. We gonna move on. We gonna move on.
Man, well, listen. In other news, Cardi B has become the first female solo rapper to have a diamond certified song. Period. 10 million singles sold. How y'all feel about that? For her to be the first
that bitch
diamond
better
artist.
go.
Yeah.
Y'all happy for that? There was a lot of.
It's pretty dope. I'm surprised
Bodak
she's
Yellow.
an artist that was the first.
Was the first,
so many
yeah.
great
Surprised
It
me.
is surprising that
Yeah.
she's the first, but
The first.
is it?
I mean, considering the
Feels
technology
like it
where
took
it's at
too long.
now.
It takes too long for everything for women to be the first, or
Yeah.
there to be the first black of something.
Mm.
It always takes too long. We're still doing that in the year of our Lord 2021.
Shame.
But I'm glad for her.
Yeah. 10 million
Started
sold.
from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah.
Started from the pole. She wasn't quite at the bottom.
Okay.
But, you know.
At the top of the pole.
Yeah.
Now
She slid her
she's
way
here.
down. I just,
Yeah.
Look, they didn't make a song called that, okay?
song.
Just roll with the
Okay.
with the scenario here for me.
rolling.
Man,
All right, I'm gonna roll with you.
you gonna roll with it?
Yeah.
Man, I'm noticing the time is not moving on the PodBean. You peep that?
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
I think it's
Why PodBean been giving us trouble? here
PodBean
lately?
got cricket.
Man,
Yeah, I mean it's cut. PodBean, why you do us like this? I pay you $14 a month so that we don't have to have these problems. You know what I mean? But they don't care. That's why we on YouTube now. You hear this PodBean, we won't fuck with you like that no more. Well, I mean, we still gonna be here because there's people on the line, but shame on you. I mean, can't get our comments or nothing.
hey man, go check out the YouTube live, you know.
Yeah,
That's where we
check
at.
us out on YouTube Live because PodBean is tripping right now.
Hey, we still love you though, PodBean, you know.
Yeah, I like them 1,500
Don't
downloads.
delete us.
Yeah, don't delete us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little following on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. Yeah. But in other news, it looks like California is looking to ban boy and girl sections at retailers now. So now any retailer with more than 500 employees in the state of California can no longer, if this bill gets passed, can no longer have a boy or girl section for clothing, toys, or any type of merchandise.
Oh hell no!
So it's about to be straight unisex world out here.
I don't know about that one.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I'm scared to
do.
pick up some skinny jeans that might be leggings.
Well,
This
You should
shit
try
is
them on.
crazy.
You should try them on. But I do
I'm
think
not finna try them. What if
Look.
I like myself in them? Then
Okay.
I got a problem.
Well,
know
you-
what I'm
you
saying?
should rock 'em.
But that's the thing. You went to that scenario. I'm thinking about like kids. Why can't a kid pick up a G.I. Joe or a Barbie,
That's
whatever,
fine.
because they want whatever toy they want? But the way that it's set up now, it's marketed to being all frilly and girly when they have girl things, and the boy stuff is set up different. And
we
so
had
it
words
like,
for that, like tomboy, and you know what I'm saying.
but that's not what it necessarily has to be. It
Like-
can just be I like playing with toys.
Well, I think with that is like for the parent who is doing the shopping, it's like now you gotta shuffle and search through all this stuff to find some boy shorts. You
They
know, like.
figured it out before.
But I feel like what should happen if they're gonna take away boys and girls, they should have like loose fitted clothes, loose clothing, or in the toys for boy toys they could probably have like I said like hands-on toys like cars and trucks. Maybe for the girls they can have pretty toys.
There's gotta be some sort
or
of
something.
category,
Yeah, because you don't want to walk through the whole store. You're gonna feel like you're shopping at a thrift store or something like that because you gotta shuffle through everything.
And I'm not doing
So
that.
what's gonna happen? We can't have men's socks.
It's gonna be
no more?
Amazon.
Like,
But do cars and trucks for girls have to be pretty?
They don't have to be pretty.
I think that's kind of the point of shuffling it all up, is that it's just all there so you can pick what you want because it's there.
But if you go on a pretty car, pretty sure you know what section to go to, or you want
just
a
go
rough
to the car section. Go to the car section and find the one that you like that looks the best. You ain't got to go to the boy
But
car
what
section
about
and the girl car
What about
section.
the clothes? What about for clothes?
I think that clothing is going to have to adapt to not just being a whole bunch of pink, we're fun and cute and pretty, and we're hardcore and like science and smart because we're boys. I think that things are going to have to shift in like the language and whatnot that comes on clothes.
Because I do agree with that. Because kids' clothing does have like women. It's all about little girls. It's all about beauty.
Yeah.
And men is all about strength.
Yeah.
And being smart. So that is a thing. But as far as like not what the shirt said, but like you want some pants, because school about to start. You got a parent that got a lot going on. You got to go in there.
Look.
And all of a sudden, you grabbing some skinny jeans when you was trying to get some regular jeans.
Maybe you should order online.
That's what's
pick
going
up
to
at
happen.
the store.
Amazon is going to pick up all this business because people are not going to want to go to the stores and shuffle through the whole merchandise to find one item.
California?
This is for California.
Oh, okay. Don't concern me then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming.
But it's coming.
Once
They
it
start out
starts, it's
there.
going to spread.
I hope not, because I'm a parent and I like to. And I just left
I like to
from
get
shopping.
my son happens to like
just
Hot
before
Wheels
I got
and
here.
stuff like that.
I don't like that. I agree with what you're saying. I do. But for a parent like me that wants to get the hell in and get out, I need to go to the girl section, get all her stuff, then I'm go to the boy section, get his stuff. I don't have time to shuffle. I don't, but if that's what happens, I'm not opposed to it if that's the case. I am for equality and bringing, and I understand why they're doing it because I look kind of further into it. And I do have a lot of friends that are from the LGBTQ community, so I do respect them. So I just feel if that's something that's going to bring us together, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
And if that's what I got to do, then hey, it is what it is.
I think that this is the direction that the world is going in.
Yeah.
And everything is going to start transitioning into being more fluid.
Yeah.
That way it's not specific so nobody feels left out because everybody wants to see themselves somewhere.
And then I do have a boy and a girl, so I do kind of understand because I
Yeah.
know my daughter, she likes to play with her brother and, and things like that, and stuff. So I do understand, she should be able to go into the boy section. She wants to get
she should be able to get a science kit too.
Yeah. So I mean, I let them get whatever.
And it ain't
got
to be pink.
Yeah. It don't have
She
to
can
be
get
that
one
way.
with worms
Yeah.
and shit.
I'm just worried about the clothes part. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, but the clothing industry is going to have to
If you're the
adapt.
parent that's in a rush and you just want to go in and grab something and leave out,
You ain't going
you
to have
might
that
grab the
option.
wrong thing.
You ain't going to have that option until you get used to the
See my
update.
kids be grown because I'm not having no kids.
Oh, it will be.
I'm
Tennessee take a while to catch up. We gonna be a
Hey,
If
but
it's
no.
the same, how would it be online? You'd have to.
You would have to that's what I'm saying. Amazon wouldn't do that.
They're gonna find a way to classify.
Pink shirt.
They're an online
Boom.
retailer.
And
They're
you
not
get
an
sizes.
actual like a department store type retailer.
They're gonna find a way to make
To
it
skirt
where
the issue,
everybody's
yeah.
included, but you can still find what you're looking for
Yeah.
with different words.
Yeah.
You
Because
know?
I don't want to get my son an Ninja Turtle crop top on accident when you know what I'm saying.
But
I
it's
wanted to
the
get him a
likelihood
t-shirt.
of there
You know what I
being a
mean?
Ninja
Right.
Turtle crop top on these shelves.
Well, I mean, hold on. If it's unisex,
Yeah, and so
I mean,
turtle.
maybe eventually.
Ninja Turtles ain't for
Well,
boys
you
no
should
more.
know
Ninja
that.
Turtles
You should know
is
that
just
shirts are
for
not
everybody.
half the length of the
Well,
shirt
listen,
as you
He
wear.
gonna get one that's half price. He ain't gonna know it's half a shirt.
Listen, I just don't want that. You know what I'm saying? But
Know the kids' measurements. That's my advice.
I sure will. I just want
That don't help when it comes to crop top.
Nah.
Look, if you know their measurements, you can look and see that ain't long enough to cover their whole torso.
Okay, we'll
Man,
go with that.
You got to pay more attention. I mean, that's just what it comes down to.
Yeah, it's a little extra. But on to some more news where I felt like it was a little bit much. Your boy Pepe Le Pew. Y'all remember him?
The
From
rapey
Looney
skunk.
Why you gotta call him all?
He
Man? Why
is.
you gotta call? And see now
You
he's
didn't see
not.
her escaping his grips always.
Oh my God. We
But
can't
okay,
have nothing no
look,
more.
I love
Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew, but he was with the
That's-
shit.
That was my guy.
He was
He's not
still
going
with
to be
the
in
shit.
Space Jam 2 now because he's considered rapey, just like
Oh,
she said.
surprise! You say rapey
Really?
like it's not what was happening.
I didn't. I don't.
So
I
why
don't
we
know.
wait to 2021 to say something about this? Pepe
Yeah,
Le
I
Pew.
mean, Pepe Le
Look,
Pew
I was a
was-
kid watching the cartoons, so I didn't have like the language or the understanding of these things. But as I got older and I watched some of these cartoons, I was like, "This is fucked up."
I didn't take
Even
it like
listening
that,
to
though.
songs.
Right.
Only
I
as
mean-
adults, though. As a kid, I didn't
Yeah,
think anything
but, I
of
mean,
it.
Even now, I don't look at it like that because he did the same thing that Miss Piggy did to Kermit.
Come
He was
on
changing
now.
That shit was
somebody.
rapey too.
It wasn't rape. It's just
Right.
it was really entertaining because you knew that they did not like this person, but they still were chasing after that person. That's what most kids do at that age. You know, my son experienced that with little girls.
That's where
wanting
crushes
to-
come from,
crushes
and-
and
yeah,
hitting
and stuff
playing
like
wanna
that.
hug and do all this. But I never saw him sexually like try to get on top of her and like it was more so like trying to hug her and blow kisses or try to give her flowers.
Right.
You know,
Okay, so the
Yeah.
rapey is what makes you uncomfortable. Maybe
yeah, I
more
think with them saying that,
overly persistent
yeah, I think
or
he was overly
aggressive.
persistent. Yeah. I think
'Cause he was
Yeah, he
aggressive.
was aggressive. But it
Like
was
she
funny.
was sliding out of his grip.
And that's what was funny. But it's like, well, why the hell you keep ending up around him? You
Look,
kept
he was a
ending up-
stalker.
He was.
Have you watched this as an adult?
I haven't watched it as an adult, but his
He was
set
a
was a
little-
frequent set I watched watching Looney Tunes.
He was a stalker.
I mean,
He
he
was
was,
a stalker?
but
That's how he ended up.
I mean, there's a lot of characters that do that, just like
Steve Urkel, yeah.
Urkel,
That bothered me too.
You know, I'm saying Steve Urkel and who else?
It was funny,
Sister
Oh,
kind
Sister.
of.
you ain't like
It was funny,
him
kind
wearing-
of, but it's like,
wearing her
damn, when are we
down?
gonna get tired of
And
this?
Sister-
I'm
but you know what?
exhausted. I know she got to
We've
be.
all had that experience as kids. Have you not had that experience with
That
somebody you
shit
like?
irked me.
It did, but it
Really?
was part of our
Yes,
childhood.
but why does it have to be the way that
If
people
that's what they
express
want to
it?
do, I mean, that's fine. I mean, he's not
Well-
a main character anyway, but I just feel like he shouldn't be labeled as a rapey. I kind
Yeah,
of
I
disagree
mean,
with
His
him.
whole
Damn,
character,
yeah.
so you just got to delete him completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much scrapping my boy Pepe. You know what I'm
Yeah.
It's
saying?
your
I
boy
don't even
Chew.
know- I
Do
don't
you
know who-
subscribe to him?
I don't know who that
What's
is.
that?
It's the
The
skunk.
skunk on
the
Looney
skunk,
Tunes.
the one that
The
said,
skunk that was French.
Yeah, it's
with
me
all the
French and me
kisses and
kissing.
Oh,
He's always talking fancy and
Yeah.
being extra aggressive.
Yeah, I remember
I don't know
now.
about extra aggressive.
Oh, okay.
Flirtatious.
It's okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Flirtatious
He was
doesn't have
very
to
he
be
was
involved
very
with hands.
hands-on, very
Yeah.
hands-on.
He was very handsome.
Hands is
Okay.
not flirting.
Yeah, it was
You
a
can-
different time. Like it
Sir.
was. I don't.
Miss Piggy
Flirting
aggressive,
is
and
not
they
with
finna take her
hands.
ass
Yo,
off.
I swear,
Flirting doesn't have to be
we
with
can't
hands.
have boy
Hold
or
on,
girl
hold on, hold
toys
on.
no more.
Hold on, hold on.
Pepe Le Pew gone.
Can you or can you not flirt with hands? I mean,
No,
without
you can
hands.
just flirt with body language. You don't have to touch nobody.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like the whole time the skunk was touching.
Yeah,
It was a whole lot of touch.
When you
Yeah.
look back at it, now that I'm thinking about it, it's not okay.
Gotcha.
But as a kid, you didn't think anything
Yeah,
about it
yeah.
because you're
Yeah,
just a
politically
kid and that's
correct,
just
of
what you
course.
saw.
It's not okay today. You know what I'm
Especially if
saying? But as a
somebody's like,
cartoon,
no, like, 'cause I think the other skunk was like, and he would get the kiss and then she'll give
She
in
was
to the
always
kiss.
trying to escape, or she gave in to get away,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Damn.
which
Yeah.
is rapey. Sorry, guys, it's the word.
Or,
What it means.
Sorry, guys and ladies. Equal, right? Everybody can.
I don't
Yeah.
think anybody
Everybody
that's
can get it
woman
now.
in here is objecting to being
Yeah.
completely
Oh,
aggressive, though. At the
that's-
very least,
that's
y'all was
true.
like, I
Okay.
don't know about aggressive, flirty, maybe.
Y'all, am I
No,
y'all
that
kind
was
of go
me.
away?
That was-
Wait.
No, no,
was-
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about on this side of the room.
Oh, okay. Well, you.
For all
oh,
you
oh.
YouTube
it-
livers.
okay.
In this
Minus-
scenario over
yeah.
here.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking. I'm like, what did I do?
No, no, no. You just
I'm-
not
I'm-
remembered Pepe.
Otherwise,
Okay.
I'm going to stand on that one by myself.
Why isn't I looked at the other way? You know what I'm saying? When it's the other way around, when it's a woman being extra aggressive, it's like, it's just. You know,
it bothered me when I watched it. It bothered me that Miss Piggy was that way with Kermit. I don't like people being aggressive.
Is that equivalent to Miss Parker and Professor Ogleby?
Yes.
It was, but it was funny though.
Because that's what they kept serving us.
Like, you know, they do that.
But it don't mean that we got
you still with it.
And he'll be like, and she'll be in his house, in his bed, you know, holding him and pulling on him.
Calling down there saying she the wife.
It was too much.
Now looking back, it was
it was entertainment then. I get it. It was the time.
I don't think
but when you know better, you do better.
Okay.
I think, we lost Chy.
No, Shay's in the.
Chy the Barber.
Yeah, we lost him on the line. Because PodBean, man.
Nah, it ain't PodBean. He got a cricket.
Maybe it's both.
It could be a little bit of both. But moving on. This one is you might not want to answer this question. I don't know. This one's touchy. It was on Baller Alert. Should transgender women be allowed to compete in women's sports?
Hell no. Not in a unisex. Not in a unisex platform.
Not in a like a transgendered woman. Should she be allowed to compete against cisgendered women? Or
no?
Nah,
She's
right?
gonna get killed out there.
Nah, I mean transgender, like a man who is.
No, because that's still a man.
Yeah.
So he gonna outperform. Well, she will outperform the other she's.
Watch your mouth. You don't want to offend nobody in this moment.
Yes, what you're trying. Biologically, there are chemical differences that could give advantage to one body over another.
Right.
Yeah.
And so keeping things separate when it comes to displaying bodily abilities might be ideal for it to stay level playing field.
That's the only reason why I say. Other than that, I would be all for it.
Word.
But because of that, I mean, hell, you gonna go out there and be just whooping.
What about for beauty pageants?
That's non-competitive.
I'm about to say it has nothing to do with
good question. Good question.
With a beauty pageant, I'm all for that because we're going off of looks and like talent. Are you articulate?
Things like that. You're not doing it off of like speed or agility or any of the things.
So on a beauty pageant, when they go for looks, they don't go for natural looks. It's all about how you looking now, right? They don't care about. Okay.
Yeah, like whatever you show up on stage dressed in and display to them.
Now I'm all for that because there's some transgender females I've seen that actually look like females and look better than some women that I've seen. So I would be. I mean, I would be all for it because I feel like that's in their realm. I feel like that's fair to everyone across the board.
I just asked the question.
But that's towards that. But when we're talking about sports, I think, like she said, whatever you were biologically, I think we need to keep it separate. They've been keeping it separate. They won't let no women play in the NBA.
Because of their advantages.
Because I can't imagine like I don't know if it might be a thing because I don't watch sports. Y'all know I don't sports. But like, for instance, a transgender woman MMA fighting with a naturally born woman. I feel like that could go badly.
Oh, absolutely. This will go south.
Quickly.
Whoop the hell out of her.
We got your good karma on the YouTube Live.
That's going to be domestic charge.
Saying that, imagine what you just saying, you know, somebody like wrestling, allowing a trans to compete, like woman to woman.
Gotcha.
That would be crazy. Like, you going to drag you know, the trans person probably drag the other person around the
I think unless it's
field.
Yeah.
Wrestling, you know, imagine getting body slammed 20 times.
There's some serious ass whooping going on.
I think in physical ability, it's different.
Okay.
I feel like you're trying to trick me, though, in the beauty pageant. I don't know. I feel kind of weird.
How you feel about it?
You're not committing to, like, sex. You just...
No, but it just...
I think it just fuck with your mind.
Yeah.
Because you been looking at the show and you're like, damn, it's a bad... Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
I done seen some trans women be like, damn, she's nice looking.
Yeah, and looks like
as a man, that just makes you feel...
But see, that's where you gotta be comfortable with your sexuality. I don't watch beauty pageants like that often. I don't think most men don't anymore, really.
Gotcha.
But I'm just saying, if there was a sport that they could compete in that I would feel would be fair, I just gave that to, whomever brought that up. I think that would be a good example for them to compete in because it's fair because we're going off of looks and talent and are you articulate? And I think that would be more fair because it's fair game. But I see what you're saying as far as you making you feel uncomfortable because you may not, and that's okay. But it's some trans women that I've seen, well, trans men, I'm sorry, that were born females that have transitioned over to men, and I'm like, damn. And I thought that was a guy, and it was actually a female, but I don't question my sexuality because I thought that you were something else. I'm like, I appreciate that you let me know what you are, but you good at what you do, and we don't have to go no further than that,
Right.
you know. But I see what you're saying, but I don't want to try to offend anyone or because they go through a lot, you know.
Yeah,
they do.
I can imagine.
I think when it comes to that, I feel like if they do it on a fashion like beauty pageant, they just don't have to announce what it is. You know, we're just in the beauty.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
I don't think
just
that
leave
they
it.
should
It doesn't need to be
Yeah,
disclosed.
it don't need to be disclosed. So you still
that
can
would
focus.
piss me off.
Right, because you can still just focus on the
because
beauty.
automatically
I'm so glad that y'all brought that up
because
I seen another debate on Twitter, and it was from a transgendered woman who said that she does not have to disclose that to any man that she is dating.
No.
How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about that?
No.
Because
what a segue.
No. I mean, like
we're sitting there like, okay.
I guess we're done with the last topic.
No, I mean,
Let's do different things.
It was brought up as far as like they shouldn't have to announce, you know, what you're looking at
totally
or who
disagree.
you're looking at. So it's
disagree.
like this transgender woman. I seen that where she was like, you know, that she doesn't have to disclose that she is a transgendered woman. A woman is a woman, and if you want to know more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess.
I think that's different than a beauty pageant because you're
it's
judging
big time
them
different
on a
in
performance
my
level.
opinion.
But
Yeah.
if you go and try to talk to somebody who may or may not be into transgender women, then you need to let them know. You know, it's like, of course, it don't have to be like the first thing that come out of your mouth.
Right.
But y'all are having more of a conversation. Y'all about to get personal.
It should be the second
then
thing.
It should be
after hello.
Yeah, it should be
I'm
something.
a transgendered woman.
Well, no,
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if they are about to try to holler at you like they like you, then you should be like, okay,
let it be the
you know,
first, second,
but not
or third
if they're
thing
not trying
that
to
comes out
hit
your
on
mouth.
you, then you
That's
don't
where
have to
I'm at.
disclose that if you don't want to. But if they're trying to hit on you, you just make sure they know who they're hitting on. If you're into them, because you could just be like, well, I'm not interested and leave it alone.
Right.
But if you're also interested, then let them know what it is so that there's no surprises and no issues happening on the back end.
I was going to say, it definitely needs to happen before intimacy.
It shouldn't be a problem.
Or even on that, the thought of being intimate.
Right.
You know?
Before we get to the point of this could be
I don't
more.
respect people that do that.
Yeah.
I don't because I feel like you're deceiving people, and I
You
think
took
you're
my
playing with
choice.
fire.
Right.
That's
with
it. Yeah.
Waiting until we get to the bedroom, or this person grew feelings for you, and they're liking something that you're not.
Right.
It's just like this is like if a person was catfishing me. I fell in love with a persona, a facade, and that's not who you are. And I think you're playing dangerous games when you lie to people and putting your life in danger. And you know, so I know that they do have this rumor that a lot of gay people, especially like me, oh well, she lied and this and that. Now I don't believe that all times, but there are some trans women that do look like females, and you can't really tell that they are. You know, because they got surgeries, or some men just don't have strong male masculine features, you know. But at the end of the day, to wrap my comment up, I do feel like you should be honest. Just like if I was talking to a heterosexual male, let me know who you are so I can decide if I want to deal with you.
Got you. What about you, Ecko? You've been quiet over there. Don't try to skate this way.
No pun intended, but no, I mean, I would be I'd be angry to find out that I've been talking to a man this whole time. You know, knowing, and you know that you're talking to a
technically a
heterosexual
woman,
guy.
whatever they say. You know, it'd be a woman, just a transgendered woman, I guess. Right?
It doesn't matter.
I don't.
Listen, I'm not arguing for me. I'm just creating dialogue.
They need to be.
I mean, I can see how that would be upsetting. You know, if anything, just be
Because you
upfront.
get the norm. You
Let me quit bullshit. I'll be hot to the motherfucker. Somebody pull that shit on me.
This is not a.
Fuck out of here.
And then they try to blindside with the, well, you fell in love with me. You know, like that's just.
Yeah, it needs to happen before
Yes.
could fall in love is even a thing.
I
Like
say-
we went on a date or two, and I don't even know if I still like you. Like
Wait a minute. Before the first date, it should be announced. Because at that point, we dating to see if we're going to take it any further.
it depends on how you date. Because some people
wow.
don't do it like that. Some people go
Well, they
on
better
dates
do it
to
like
just
that.
kind of
Hang
fill it
out.
out.
I got a lot of friends I can hang out with. So if I want to
I mean,
hang out, I
you
just hang out
know.
with my friends.
Look,
Exactly.
I'm kicking your ass if I find out.
that you done paid for one date of dinner with a trans transgender woman?
Yes, ma'am.
They finna be outside your house.
I'm just saying, 'cause I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't
Note
do it
to
with
self:
nobody.
don't come to Ecko as a transgender.
Please.
No, hey, listen.
And not disclose yourself.
Hold on,
I
not
love
just
everyone.
Ecko. Make sure you got RT stay down on the list. Don't come with the shit.
And maybe just for, precautionaries, let's across the
That's
board.
just protecting yourself,
yeah.
though,
Yeah, at all times, like Mayweather said.
And vice
protect
versa.
yourself at all times.
I'm sure you wouldn't want to find out that a man that you're talking to is actually a female.
I mean, I agree, but it doesn't have to be the second thing out your mouth either, because I don't even know anything about you.
Unless it's like romantic.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if
I
it's
can
not
talk
even
to a
there,
transgender person at a restaurant or a bar, I don't care about carrying a conversation.
But if
you're making it romantic,
that should be.
I'm not on a dating app, and so I'm
Okay.
talking about it from an aspect where that wouldn't
If we
be
just
the
have
case.
a random conversation and just met you in passing,
Yeah.
I'm not
Right,
expecting
and
you
we're
be
trying to
hey,
maybe we're at the grocery store and you're trying to fill it out. I'm not going to say that at the grocery store. I don't even know. Maybe I'll meet you at this bookstore because that's what we decided to do, and then I'll let you know then. Hey, having a good time.
if I got
Bookstore.
your number,
By the
and
way,
then, of course, you're not going to want to disclose that in a grocery store, gas station, or wherever. But
Right.
when I contact you,
yeah,
you
it should
say
be
first,
announced
hey,
at
I just
some
want to let
point.
you know that I'm a transgender. I don't know how you say it, but
I don't even.
male, female. You know what I'm trying to say.
Right,
Let me let you know
Let
my
me know
situation.
We've
exactly
been
what's going on.
We've
So
been
my
on
life.
this one
if
for
you
a
wanna
minute. We
keep
gonna get
going-
off for the alphabet. Alphabet people come and get us.
They don't play no games.
Shut this shit down. Yeah. I wanted to ask one more question, but I think we better move on. My producers.
Just for the record, I don't want any problems.
I
You don't
either.
want no smoke.
None.
Nah, I
Hey,
don't
can I
want no
see that
problem.
bottle right
I want
there?
no
Yeah, that's
problem.
what I'm saying.
We all need that bottle.
Oh, and it's full. We
Listen.
got a bottle.
Listen, I can't help myself. Since we're on the topic,
Go on and ask your question.
do
I
you?
thought we was moving away from it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a burning question.
Okay,
Clearly.
I see these debates on Twitter all the time.
Okay, come
do
on.
y'all believe that genitalia determines your gender? It's a question because I've heard oftentimes that genitalia is just that, a sex organ, but it does not determine your.
That's new information because at one
I
point
heard some shit
the only information
on the
was
Breakfast Club.
your genitalia determines your gender, but now after science determined that people don't identify with whatever the genitalia stands for. That's when they got to open up the gates to different options because this is what we thought many years back. But studies show that it's
science
different.
has advanced.
Yeah. So now we need to make sure. Now we know that we can't just identify genders or whatever because of this and that.
Or is.
Yeah. Like, I can assume that you're happy because you're smiling, And this is one thing that back in the day was smile so you can look like you're happy. But now we know that people smiling, they're not happy.
Gotcha.
So I'm thinking,
education
and research. Yeah, something like that is what I would think. But, hey, just me.
Gotcha. Okay. We're gonna move on this time, but not too far from that. It's been some crazy stories. This is just some of the stuff I've seen. It said these men have become the first throuple to have 3 dads to legally put on a child's birth certificate. 3 dads. I don't know how that works, but of course this happened in the state of California too.
Not California, man.
Yeah, a throuple. So you got 3.
California do what they want.
They do what they want.
Clearly.
So my question is, who is like primary parent? How does the child support situation work?
I think that they
one pay the
have.
other 2, or like?
Are they all living together?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then they got a system figured out that works for them.
I'm saying it works now, but what system is in place when it don't work?
They'll figure that shit out when we get there.
When one of them don't.
That's how they
wanna be
do
in the
everything.
throuple no more.
Look,
Like,
if there's a situation and there is no remedy for it, the law will figure it out and take your money along the way.
Yeah,
that's true.
If you kick one of them out, be like,
yeah.
you gonna pay us this child support,
Like you pay the other 2, or who's
like how's that work?
Primary or what?
How would you?
Like,
They'll figure it out.
Man, we need to talk to a girl that the business plan. You gotta have 6 babies.
6 babies, but the 6
We
baby
do
daddies.
not need to
And
talk
6
to
baby
her.
daddies. She said it's a plan. You get 6 babies, 6 baby daddies, and it's better than being on unemployment. She had a whole plan, and we played it a few shows back.
At least she thought that shit out.
Dude, if you heard it, you'd be like, what? And it's like she was trying to sell a little like get rich scheme, It's crazy, man. It's so crazy.
And we'll end with one more positive story before we go to trivia.
Mm-hmm.
There was a 91-year-old police officer who still works and has no plans of retiring. And it made me think, how long do y'all want to work before you hang it up?
I want to stop this shit as soon as possible.
like what are you thinking? Like 60s, 70s?
Office, or she out here in the streets?
No, it's a man, black man. 91-year-old police officer.
What's he gonna do?
He ain't gonna chase a motherfucker down the street.
Listen, that gonna do all the work.
Office.
No, he's a beat cop.
He must have a
He
part.
doing
drives
tickets.
an unmarked car. Like he's a
dropping
police
off
officer.
tickets.
A real police officer.
I mean, well, I don't want
91
to
years
disrespect
old.
my elderly people,
Word.
audience. So I feel like if you are in the mind frame and in the body frame to continue to work, because I know sometimes they get lonely, sometimes they get stressed out being at home.
Like the
So I
Walmart
feel like
greeter.
it's to each his own. It's not for me to say whether you're in a position or not. I would hope that I can work as long as my body allows me to, and financially I get to a point where I'm set. But if I get to a situation where I'm kind of like, well, I'm at home and I'm bored and I need to make more money, then I wouldn't be opposed to working. I'm not going to say up to 91, but I can't say that I wouldn't. Only time will tell, but I mean, that's much respect to him to be out there
You can
still working.
effectively do your job.
I was
at
gonna say if he
91,
doing that thing, then hey, whatever
more power
works.
to you.
Yeah.
Man, hey, the way I feel about that, if I could retire tomorrow
I'm
and
out.
still afford
To live
the way I like to live, I would.
Fuck work.
But I've been with my I've been working for over 10 years with my current employer. So, I'm very consistent.
Yeah.
But if I can retire soon, I would definitely do it, and I can just focus on enjoying life and
What would
doing
you do
things
in
to
your
make others
retirement?
happy.
Like,
I would donate a little bit of my time to like some nonprofit to still be
Okay.
active. I wouldn't sit in the house and do nothing. I will also travel more, like do things that make me happy, take more pictures. Like I like photography, but I don't take as many pictures because I gotta handle business. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Yeah,
go sit at the park somewhere and take pictures of birds and sceneries and things because you got the downtime.
Yes, or travel
Okay.
more, or maybe like do a road trip and just stop in different cities.
Okay. What
Why
about you,
not?
Echo? What you doing with your all
Probably
this
on the
free
same.
time?
I like to talk to kids and
Word.
give them some inspiration.
Inspiration.
Especially coming
Word,
from
no doubt. Yeah.
a lower class area.
Gotcha.
If I had the time, I would definitely go to schools and try to.
That's what I would do. I would
Talk to 'em
coach.
as much as
I
I
used to
can.
coach kids basketball. I would coach.
I know. One
If
year,
money was no object, I would coach. all
one
day
year I
long.
volunteered to go to a school and help kids learn how to read English,
Oh,
like in
okay.
an ESL class.
Yeah.
And they were so happy that I was there because I was in the ESL class once upon a time myself. Can you
Word.
believe that?
Who, you?
So and when they found out I spoke Spanish, man, everybody was so excited. They gave me all these little letters. You know how like
Word.
they wrote all these letters and the teacher scanned them and emailed them to me because I did it through my job, and I was like, I could do this more often. It felt good.
Isn't that to you like? Isn't impact worth more than money sometimes?
It depends on
me, it
when
is.
you're asking that question. I won't say impact is worth more than money for me because I like to live a certain way.
I'm talking about on the 6th after rent is paid and
Well, you didn't say that part.
Impact hits different than money,
Whoa.
It does.
but you depend on the money to do what you like to do.
Yeah, you need money to finance your ability to impact other people, but outside of that, impact is the crown jewel for me. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Purpose.
crown jewel
Yeah.
for sure. But that's enough of that. I guess that sentimental shit. We're gonna get into trivia now.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Hey!
Y'all ready for some trivia this week?
You better
Yeah.
know it.
All right, that's what I like to hear. And now I'm gonna find some trivia questions. No, I'm just playing.
I was gonna say fine.
Nah, I got some. I actually got some. A little blurry this time, but this is this week's trivia is cartoon sidekicks. Cartoon sidekicks for $10 on Cash App.
$10 on Cash App.
$10 on Cash App. 5 questions. You know, whoever gets the most right out of the 5 wins.
Are we doing it on PodBean or on YouTube Live?
On YouTube Live. I think is that where everybody is? Because PodBean doesn't let us get our comments or nothing. Like,
so if we're doing it on YouTube Live, does that mean that people in the studio can't participate?
Or it's a 5 second. We need 5 seconds before you type your answer in. But then we can't watch them, so we ain't gonna know if they.
I would
right.
say phones down, and after 10 seconds, I can pick the phones up, and I can watch that.
Okay, all right, cool. We got to.
Are you gonna tell us when to pick our phones?
Yes.
Up? Okay.
I can count. I got a timer up here.
All right.
We'll do that.
We'll do that one then. That's why they were blurry. I was on the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I had to get that 5G back.
Okay, right. You slowing me down, Smiley.
Hey, I'm sorry. All right, here's the first one. In cartoons, what is the name of the good-natured cat who is the sidekick to the scrawny, psychotic Chihuahua named Ren? Ren and... It was a cartoon that used to be on MTV.
Right,
Ren and his sidekick. Oh, Your Good Karma said she didn't watch cartoons like that.
Yeah, she used to work as a child.
Got you. Hey, Charity got it. Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy. That's what it is.
Mine? When did mine fall in on yours?
Right after Charity.
Of course,
I got it right here. I got you. I mean, you know.
My phone do what it wants.
Like it was quick on the draw. She said Stumpy and Stimpy.
Hey. Yeah. She like, autocorrect.
Yeah.
So we got one win for Chy the Model.
Yeah. Now you got to be a fan of Disney to get this second question.
Oh man, Likeable might get that one.
And
let's show phones down. In the studio, we got to give them 10 seconds.
10 seconds. All right. In a popular Disney Channel cartoon, who is the British stepbrother to Phineas? The show is called Phineas and blank.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Phineas and...
If it ain't spelled right, it don't work. I see Ferb with a B and Ferb with a V. How you spell it?
Listen, Like a Bug is coming in a second late. Let's go 11 seconds now on these things. Because I feel like maybe...
I feel like a Bug just didn't get it because Your Good Karma, we did the same amount of time and she had a whole answer in there.
Oh, she did? I don't see Your Good Karma didn't give no answer.
On Ferb, you got the answer.
You got that. Yeah, she was like,
I just need to know.
She was like, don't be trying to
give
give
people credit. Because there was 5 Ferbs. I just need to know which one was acknowledged.
I know Your Good Karma was like, she didn't watch cartoons like that. So maybe she was answering before the question was asked.
Oh, gotcha.
But she was the first one to acknowledge the cartoon being a thing.
Oh,
so I just assumed that maybe she heard the question but didn't know the answers. But yeah, you 11 seconds.
Like a Bug's 11. Let's go 11.
All right. Or maybe come to the studio next time. All right.
11 seconds. But
how many questions we got?
Yams got that. 5 questions.
All right. So far, we got one with Chy the Model and one from Miss Anonymous.
Yep. And we're gonna go 11 seconds. No fast fingers over there, Boom. I noticed them last 5 came out kind of quick. You know what I'm saying? Slow them down. All right, here we go. Question number 3. SpongeBob SquarePants' best friend is this overweight, dim-witted pink starfish named who?
First and last name or no?
Just
10. You already responded. Look, y'all go ahead.
Hey, is she cheating in there?
I think so.
I was just asking.
Okay, yeah. Y'all go ahead. Y'all got it.
Y'all got it. I think she's in there.
Yeah,
Patrick. Okay.
What's his last name?
Star.
Patrick.
Oh, wow.
All right, Your Good Karma actually came in with that one with Patrick. Listen, Like a Bug, I've been throwing you some oops because I know you know these. I know you know these. Yeah.
Don't be biased.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Now, on this one, you got to really be in the cartoon.
You still got to buy a wedding gift, even if you win. I'm just saying.
Oh, exactly. I'm sure she want that no matter what. All right. Question number 4. On Futurama. You got to really watch. You got to be an adult to watch this one. On Futurama, what is the name of the foul-mouthed, heavy-drinking robot who's also Fry's best friend? On Futurama. 10 seconds. Yep. You go. Free to answer. Free to answer. Futurama.
I think I know the answer. Oh, whoa. We got.
Oh, like a bug. You was there.
We
You
got-
just put an F instead of the B. It is Bender, not
I forgot about
Fender.
him.
Oh.
You were
His
so
name.
close.
So close, but yet so far. Bless your heart.
Almost doesn't count.
It does not. Not today.
Cherry the Model got 2 in there. She's not messing around with y'all. She's a cartoon person.
Last one.
Yeah, we starting to learn here. All
Is
right.
this the last one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
this
doing
is-
5.
We're doing
Fifth
5.
one.
That was four.
All right. Here's the 5th question. Unless somebody ties Charity the Model, which would be Miss Anonymous or Your Good Karma, a struggling writer who is fond of martinis. What is the name of the canine member of the Griffin family on Family Guy? The dog on Family Guy. All right.
And Sweet Walter talking to me right
And I
now.
know the answer to that one.
Everybody knows that one. There it is. Yams is in the building. While Like a Bug and Your Good Karma was going back and forth, Yams was in there snatching the answer away from y'all. It's Brian.
All right.
Brian from
So-
Family. We got a tie. So I got to find another question.
What's my favorite color? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not
Black.
about me. Oh, we have a winner now. I kid. That's one of them. I got 2 favorite colors. It's black, and the other one is red.
I was gonna say it.
Yeah, red. It's like black was my favorite color, but people say it's not really a color, and they try to make it like I was just being gothic. I just like black because it matches with everything, you know. When y'all come to my house, y'all will
My
see.
house is all in black too.
Man!
Black and gold, black and red, black and silver.
I'm black,
and
red,
black.
and silver. Like black, red, and gray. Yeah.
Seriously.
Here I am. With
Everything
sage
is.
green and
Nah, it's
all
like
kinds of colors.
it's all leather, glass, and stainless steel at my house,
Yeah, I know that's
Yeah.
right.
and a little bit of pop here and there.
Yeah.
You-
Don't worry about
Yellows
them getting
and
dirty.
blues.
yeah, it's glass and sharp shit everywhere, so it's not kids proof. I'm just saying.
Hey, it definitely not. Definitely not. So this last question here, I'm gonna have to create because the other 5 questions that I got, they're a little old school cartoon, and I don't want to put no age on y'all. I don't know if y'all know anything about the Flintstones.
We're the same age as you.
Y'all know
If
anything
not
about the
older.
Flintstones? Because it's a battle between y'all 2.
Oh, okay.
You familiar with the Flintstones, both of you?
Yes.
So,
All right.
So before he asks that question, there's no timer.
There's
Y'all
no
can
timer.
answer as soon as he asks the question.
Yeah, it's
So-
between y'all 2.
Grab your phones.
Okay.
Make sure your Wi-Fi is on. Now I'm playing. Don't turn the Wi-Fi. All right, do what you've been doing. You've been doing it right. Go ahead.
All right. In the Flintstones, who is Barney Rubble's wife? Barney Rubble's wife.
I got it. She got it. I said the wrong damn Betty.
Hey, Ecko, you was in there.
Hey, Ecko didn't want to feel left out.
That's Scooby Doo
Hey.
friend.
It was Betty. It was
Yeah.
Betty. Betty Rubble.
Yeah.
Betty Rubble. All right.
That's
Daphne
Scooby-Doo, ain't it?
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Sounds like we got a winner. We got a winner.
We got another winner. I think this is her fourth.
Hold on.
I'm not keeping count. You want me to go back through my history?
A 4-time champ here. She get.
Who that? Who,
She's working on. She's working on a Tom
won? Who
Brady
won?
award. That was Yams there.
What? Miss Anonymous is the winner. All right, y'all give it up. Give it up.
Yeah.
Well, we don't get a beauty pageant wave or nothing.
None
Like,
of that?
I'm not in a beauty pageant.
okay.
Wow.
All right. Well,
Listen, she's back on top again. What happened to Your Good Karma? She used to have them Twitter fingers back in the day. You remember that?
I think she probably had a contract with PodBean, and they was they was hooking her up. But
They was hooking
YouTube,
her up with that extra connection.
man, yeah, YouTube ain't got no love for it because she ain't been winning. You know.
Man, she hasn't. She has not. She fell off the map. Fell off. What happened? Your
Hey,
Good
come
Karma?
back, Your Good Karma. We need you. We need you.
Yeah, bring them fingers back. I don't know what happened.
Them Twitter fingers.
They're gone. They're gone. So we'll go into ranting time now and let's wrap things up with ranting time.
It's your time to shine. Let your rant be heard around the globe. It's ranting time on Look Who's Ranting Now. Don't be scared. We don't bite. Call in now. The lines are open.
It's time for rant time, which is my favorite part of the show. And I was trying to get my cousin to click on the PodBean thing so I could look at the time, but I didn't. All right, we have 50 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, it's my favorite part of the show, and it's time to get your rant out. So if you want to say what's on your mind and get something off your chest, it's definitely that time. You could hit the call-in button on PodBean, but it doesn't work. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't waste your time. So I guess you can just listen to us rant this week. And I actually got one. I learned something about myself this past week. My daughter was here. You know, she's 14, my oldest daughter, and she spent the weekend with me. And I really learned what my fear of relationships is. It wasn't, I thought it was commitment and trying to be with just one person and all these things. It was, I'm afraid of somebody having me. You know what I'm saying? Like my children have me. You know what I'm saying? The bass leaves out of my voice when I'm around my kids. Like, if they want something, it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cooking, cleaning, vacuuming under their feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nobody to have me like that. And I was like, it just really dawned on me that that's what I'm afraid of. I thought it was commitment and shit like that.
Why?
It's a very
Why? I don't want to ask. It's vulnerable. It's like a dog. For you to pet a dog on his stomach, it has to roll over on his back. Mm-hmm. And you could pet him on the stomach or you could stomp on his guts. Either way, he don't know because his eyes is rolled back in his head and he's just hoping that a pet's going to happen.
It's probably like a level of vulnerability that you probably...
Vulnerability and trust. I trust my kids are going to, pat me on the head. I can't trust that a woman's going to do the same. She might stomp my guts. You know what I'm saying? So it's that fear. I'm more afraid of relationships than I am like just non-committal. But it was something to learn. I was like, wow, I just don't want nobody to have me like that. Because maybe.
Kind of hesitant, but I would take my time to make sure that what you're doing for the right one. But you'll know when she come around because you know what didn't work in the last relationships, and you'll see those red flags if they come. But when you see, a good woman, you won't be opposed to doing those things because you appreciate it.
Probably right. It just really like made me think. It made me take pause.
I got a little girl too, and she gets whatever.
I was just in here like, I'm not even the same guy no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not a mean streak, not a nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just a wholesome guy. And I was like, I don't want nobody to see me with my belly up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't want to be vulnerable.
You like being inside of your fortress.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't build walls up to keep people out. It's just to keep me in. You know what I'm saying? Protected.
It's a lonely place in there.
Not really if you got a PlayStation.
It can be.
PlayStation.
PlayStation won't keep you forever.
PlayStation podcast. You know what I'm saying?
It won't keep you forever.
Yeah. Pornhub Premium. You be all right.
Kevin Samuels.
Look, Kevin Samuels.
Oh, no, not that guy again.
Pint of liquor. You be all right. You be all right. I'm telling you. Fortress is dope. You know what I'm saying? But my children have me out of my element. You know what I'm saying? Can you relate to that, Ecko?
Very much so. Like I said, I got a little girl. She's 7.
Word.
And she gets whatever she wants.
There you go.
Almost, especially girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a little boy, I can shut the hell up.
Exactly. I have a son too. He don't get that same
Why?
treatment. I love my son to death, but he can't charm me like he does his mom. Because he can just smile and women just do whatever he's so cute and so handsome. And
so isn't that what your daughter's doing to you?
But she's my daughter. She's a girl.
I guess as a parent, you probably think like the more fragile, like
that's how.
And the boys like you gotta have tough skin if you're gonna make it in this world.
It's
like stop crying.
One's a soccer ball. The other one's a Fabergé egg. I can play with my son. The other one is like I gotta be delicate. It's my daughter.
I would encourage you to be delicate with your son too.
No.
Yes. Not all the time,
because
maybe,
the world's
but
not going to be.
I know, but the world's not going to be
The
delicate
world's going
with
to kick
your
him like a
girls
soccer
either.
ball. So
the
if I
world's
don't
gonna
rough
kick
him
your girl
up,
like a soccer ball too.
and when he get out there, nobody in the world is going to ever treat my son like a Fabergé egg.
But guess what? The world's not going to treat your daughter the way that
They
you're
sure will.
treating her. No, they
Listen,
won't.
even if they don't, she'll always seek it out because her father did.
But
You know
boys
what
should
I'm
have
saying?
that
She's
same
gonna be
thing
allergic
to look
to
forward
not
to.
being treated that way.
Boys should have that same thing to look forward
it is
to.
He's
gonna get that from
double
his mama.
standard.
Yeah, it's a double standard because what
He
you're
don't do
doing
no
is
wrong at his mama's
you
house.
are
You know,
not enabling, but you are pretty much making
feeding into
something that's
continued
not the reality. You know what I'm saying? Because then when you
Yeah.
go out into the
continued
real
societal
world,
norms.
then you will probably be expecting things to be where you don't get pushed in the food line. Let's say you're at the school in the cafeteria line to get food. Everybody's trying to get food, and you think it's because you're a girl, nobody's gonna bump into you because you have this bubble of
I
like
agree. Because I kind of
entitlement.
straddled the line with my daughter.
But then a boy might push you out the line and be like, "Move," and you're
Right.
like, "Huh?"
And now
whoa.
you're caught off guard and
Yeah.
crying because you're like, I don't know how to deal with this.
yeah. See, I'm not the only person who interacts with my daughter. She goes to public school where people are gonna pick on her because she's pretty, or girls are gonna hate on her for this or for that. I'm not the only encounter she has in life, but I am the one that she knows that she can't do no wrong here. I'm the person who loves her unconditionally.
But does the
I'm
boy
where
feel the same?
If he doesn't, she's gonna seek higher ground. She's gonna want to be in
No,
a
I said
situation.
the boy, your son. Does he feel the same way that your daughter does?
When he lives with his mother, he feels that way with his at his mother's house. He is the favorite child. He gets to do whatever he wants to do.
But how are
all
your
the time, all day?
interactions with him?
He's my son. He's a little me. He gets the benefit of like other stuff that my daughter wouldn't get. I'm not gonna have my daughter in the garage teaching her how to do.
It's a double standard when it comes to like male and female because you feel like a female is not gonna have to like get her hands dirty and work on a car. Yeah. Which is probably why you probably don't know how to do certain things on a car. As a boy, you'll probably be forced to be in the garage watching your dad change cars.
I know how to change a battery in a car and a bunch of other shit.
Well, so that's a privilege because some people will be like,
and it would behoove a girl to know things like
right?
Because
some people will be like,
some people got a daddy.
Some people will be like,
what if
just
daddy
pull up to the garage?
Look, what if daddy's on vacation?
Gotta worry about shit.
What if daddy's on vacation?
So daddy will be back.
I feel you because I'm kind of tough on my daughter as well because you got that Disney.
That
she's
princess
a princess
mentality, and that's
I'm
not
like,
reality.
Because even my daughter, she knows what she can and can't do around me. You know what I'm saying? She'll get away with certain stuff with her mother or her grandmother or whatnot, but when she comes around me, she straightens up because I don't give her that leeway that some of her other aunts, uncles,
family members would do.
Well, all I'm saying is you do your child a disservice to double standard them the way that the world is.
I agree. I guess when it comes to like a
and
child,
try to sprinkle it in. It may not be all the time, but try to sprinkle it in.
But
that's where I'm at. I sprinkle it in.
I feel like when it comes to raising your child, it's like a fragile topic because it's like you do what you think is best. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you're gonna be there for your child to, let's say like you have a son, you're gonna be there to make all his meals and stuff like that. Eventually, he will learn how to cook. You will teach him when he's ready to learn how to cook. But at a younger age, you're going to be like, here are all your meals. Women should help you learn how to cook. Depending on how you want to bring them up, right? But you might be like, here's all your meals. If you meet your wife, make sure she know how to cook or, whatever you're doing. That's a lot of people's upbringing, right? Like, if you're going to be the provider and you get your wife that's going to be a stay-at-home mom.
We ain't operating like that no more.
Well, not no more, but that's a lot of things that are happening or were happening when we were raised. So if you're going to be the breadwinner and you get a wife that doesn't have to work, at least make sure she know how to clean the house and know how to cook. She can be a breadwinner because everybody can bring the money home and you can cook and clean, but you're not raised talking about, hey, you got to go out there and change the tire or wash your man's car, or put gas,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you should know how to do certain things. Like you should be able to check your oil dipstick to know if you have enough oil in your car.
How to do it for yourself, but when you meet that person who should complete you, there's certain things that he's gonna come in and do for you.
But you're not gonna know those things unless you know the things that should be things that should be done.
But once you get to that age to where it's like, okay, now let me show you how you need to do these things to survive on your own. It will get there, but everybody's daughters, like his daughter is 7, so she's not at the place where you're gonna show her how to do these things. Right now, she got the princess mentality, and then my son, I don't have any kids, but they could be at the age where I don't want to, baby them or my daughter.
Yeah.
Might be at the age where I need to tell her that she needs to change the tire because I can do it for her right now. But whenever she's about to go to college on her own, I might be like, hey, guess what? You shouldn't have to change the tire ever because I can do it for you.
And we got like roadside assistance and yada yada. But here's how it goes
in case
down.
you ever have to do it or have somebody else do it, here's how it is so you can watch them do it right.
Right.
We can teach you some things because I always revert back to I can't teach you how to be a woman because I'm not a woman.
Right.
I can teach you what a man.
Well, it's not necessarily what a man, but
it's what skill sets are you good at?
Yeah,
to give her that.
Things. I can give you those things.
Right.
I still can't, teach you how to be feminine, really.
Right, but the expectation is not to teach her to be feminine. It's to teach her to be a self-sufficient person that can go into this world and survive on her own.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I can do what I can
because
to teach you what I learn, what I know.
Yeah, and
I'm not gonna just neglect though. Well, you're not supposed to do that because you're a woman.
Right.
Nah.
Like growing up,
take care of
I learned how to do laundry and dishes and cook and clean and change a tire and gun safety. Like I learned
gun safety.
Yes, like it was a well-rounded education.
That's dope.
Because life, and you got to know how to do shit.
Got to be prepared.
Yeah.
All right, I can dig it. Good answer.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think so too.
Don't leave the girls frilly. They need a little.
I guess
a little rough and tough from time to time.
I don't know.
And boys need soft from time to time.
Equal love around.
I'm not gonna argue the fact that they don't need it, but one thing I can say is I'm just probably not the one capable enough for it because the other day I'm telling too much of my oldest daughter's business, but she, for the first time ever on her progress report, she got something lower than a B. And her mom told me about it, and she wanted me to talk to her. And I went up there, to her room, talking to her. By the time I came down, I was laughing and joking and,
getting ice cream.
was bringing her Chinese food the next day. Discipline who? My princess? She give her a break. If anything happens, there's something wrong with the world. She didn't do it.
Guess what? Life ain't going to give her a break.
That's all right. And then she'll go to her daddy's house. And then she'll get a break. And she'll be like,
you're going to have a grown-ass daughter living in your house.
That's fine. I got rooms. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, pick one. And you can be here and be unbothered for the rest of your life.
That sounds
that's
real
my commitment
special.
to her life.
That's daddy's girl.
Yeah. I mean, once you have a child, it is your child forever. Now, she's going to grow up. And
but you don't want to financially be responsible for that child for the rest of your life.
Do I want to? You know what I'm saying? I don't really get a choice.
There you go.
Yeah.
For the rest of their lives, you're financially responsible for all things?
Not for all things.
The new car.
I want to be financially available.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's different than responsible.
Not responsible, but available.
Yeah.
I want to be available to my children. Yeah. I always want to be, one of those outlets.
We got some great dads in the building, so
Yeah,
so we see that. So for the great dads in the building, we're gonna give y'all a nice
2 times in one
Listen,
show.
yeah, he don't hit
3 times.
Listen, he don't.
4 times for the birthday.
Man, listen, it's been great. Do y'all got any rants or anything you want to rant about?
It's been a long ass week.
I'm trying to think if I have a rant. Nah, I don't have a rant. I do have a rant. When it comes to working out and you got your workout, huh?
So now you're speaking my language.
Well, when it comes to working out, you got your workout buddy and accountability. Sometimes
it's been a great show, yo.
Sometimes you gotta get up and do it.
Amazing producer, Mr. Boom over there.
Sometimes
you've been excellent on the ones and twos. We appreciate you. You're awesome.
But when it comes to accountability with your workout buddy, my workout buddy is my cousin.
Oh, damn.
He been asleep the last couple of days. I've been walking on my own, you know what I'm saying? Because, he don't be getting up. But it's all good. But yeah, that's my rant, man. Accountability, man. If we're going to hold each other accountable, then you got to be up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right.
I agree.
All right. I'm out there walking by myself, getting kidnapped and stuff.
I'm not speaking that energy over you, friend.
Of course
no.
not. Of course
No.
not.
But
yeah, you know.
We out here getting skinny without you.
You know you fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up.
For sure. He's doing it on his own. That's all right. I'm gonna take that.
That's my rant. That's my rant. That's all I got.
I got you next week though when I get back.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna tell everybody what your whereabouts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, we know what's up. We pick it up.
We're picking up.
All right.
We're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah. You know, once you get to that level where you're at now, you can't tell people where you're gonna be at. You know.
That's true.
You can paparazzi be out there trying to.
Are we done or not?
Like get shot out here, right? We are done. Listen, they ready to get up out of here, Boom. You ever seen them like this? They ready to leave us.
Is that it?
Is that it? Yeah. Shout out to my amazing producer, Mr. Boom. I appreciate you. And Miss Anonymous, because she is ready to go. That smirk says it all right there.
I don't think she's ready to go. It's just like, you know, what are we doing?
You're dragging on some bullshit. Continue.
And to Charity the Model, thank you for showing up.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, every time. And Echo Brown the Model, man, we appreciate you, man. Shout out to you.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, definitely. I had a good time with y'all. It was amazing.
Likewise.
That smirk. Put the camera. Well, the camera is on her. I'm gonna catch y'all next week, same time, same place. Peace.
Remember to follow the podcast and come back next week, Thursday at 8:30 p.m. live on PodBean.
Why am I still talking to Mike like that? Because they hear me. It was very interesting.
They can't still hear you.
All they can.
Yeah, it was still live.